welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to Taylor Swift. I can't believe it. We get to hear another Taylor Swift song. Lavender Haze is the name of the song. We're going to get to see the video today. I cannot wait for this. You know our mission, spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. I know Taylor Swift does it. I don't care what anybody says. I love what she does. I love her music. It's inspirational to me. I love the message. And I'm just going to say that. But we are trying to spread mental health. If you want to do that with us, go to our new channel on YouTube, which is the Reaction Therapy podcast channel. We are interviewing artists. We are talking about mental health topics because it matters. And please go subscribe. Help us grow that thing. And if you want more content, go to Patreon or YouTube. We have stuff out there all over the place. It is worth it. Without further ado, time for some Taylor Swift, Lavender Haze. Up, up. Man, she can look different. Just changing by the way the makeup, just a regular look, what she wears can change so easily. And I really believe she gets a bad rap a lot of the time because she has been so out in the middle of everything for so long. And I think I'm not the most knowledgeable Taylor Swift person, but I think she does a pretty good job of putting a story together in a song. I don't know if she writes all of her songs. I think she does, but they're impressive, the lyrics, the way they're put together. This is really good for relationships. Sorry to break it so early. She's sitting under a dark cloud, looking up at the dark cloud. Dude is there, man. Guys are just guys, aren't they? I think sometimes guys, I'm one, we just don't get it sometimes. And we're not the best feelers all the time. And guys just seem to be okay with that. But we have to practice vulnerability. And she's saying, you don't understand when I'm melancholy, when I'm just blah, when I'm just not feeling it. You just kind of stare at the ceiling with me and we're just sitting here, you're sleeping, and I'm just not feeling it. And so I want you to notice me. And I think a lot of people in relationships want that. I want you to notice me and how I feel and what I'm going through, and not just be like satisfied with taking this for granted and like, this is it. Like, let's put something into this.
Scrutiny, yeah, oh yeah.
Whoa.
You handle it beautifully, yeah, oh yeah. All this shit is new to me, yeah, oh yeah. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me, so real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal, the 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna say that lavender haze.
It's got to be a dreamland, a lavender haze. Can I please just stay in this dream for a little bit of just loving the situation I'm in? I don't know if it's a relationship, a current relationship of hers. I'm busted. I am going to get, it's going to be bad news if I care what people think. And you know, I always say the best words my mentor ever gave me, the Tom Stevens, what other people think about you is none of your business. And I live by that to this day. You cannot care so much about what other people think, but man, it's hard. I see a negative comment, it affects me. I can't even imagine the amount of negativity she gets with the bazillions of people that comment, follow, watch, or just want to get under her skin or pick her apart, and that's just not nice. But this 1950s stuff, it's kind of that La La Land of like just the romance and the way things would have worked, and that lavender color comes out and the haze that comes in. And maybe I just want to stay in this dream. And can you just leave me here for a little bit and just let me have my peace? Because I can't even have a real relationship to last in the midst of all of this, much less finding a real person that can be vulnerable. A guy.
All they keep is if I'm gonna be your bride. The only kind of girl they see is a one night or a wife. I find it dizzying, yeah, oh yeah. They're bringing up my history, yeah, oh yeah. But you weren't even listening, yeah, oh yeah. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me, so real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal, the 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze. The lavender haze.
I think sometimes celebrities want to just escape the reality they live in, which is like not a reality, right? With all the lights and the cameras and the people and the flash and the glamour and all that stuff. And sometimes I think they just want to be regular people. You can't be, because once you become that, you're kind of, that's it. That's what you become, because you're a public figure now. But they want to just be, can we just be normal and just sit at a party and hang out and be a regular person, so that I don't have to perform all the time. And this is cool how they go back in time with the old school cameras that are coming out. I used to use those cameras with the little flash thing that would turn around each time you would click it. You had no idea what the picture was until you took it to the store, got it developed. And some of the time the picture didn't even develop right and you lost the picture. And in fact, you would take pictures, bring the roll to the store and forget even what pictures you took on the camera, because it could be weeks by the time you get it back and you find them. It was good memories though.
Haze. The lavender haze. Talk your talk and go viral. I just need this love spiral. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. Talk your talk and go viral. I just need this love spiral. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me, so real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal, the 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk.
I feel like that picture, it's a picture of space there, but I feel like it's like her in this big fishbowl, right? Where everybody's just outside looking in on her. She's with these fish and she's just having to swim around in there and let everybody see her life and scrutinize her life and pick her apart. And she just wants to be able to be a regular person. And I love the music she writes. Like I haven't listened to all of her music, but I love the music she writes. The beat of this song, which is different to me than other songs I've seen, and a little bit more lighthearted in the way that she says it, and serious at the same time about life. And sometimes this isn't a whole lot of fun. And I want a real relationship, and I want somebody who can handle what goes on in my world. Who could date her? Like who could marry her? Because it is so much pressure to be able to live underneath that spotlight. It's got to be brutal. And I don't know if she wants to get married, have children and settle down, but it would take not being able to be underneath that all that. It's just got to be so hard.
Off your chest, get it off my desk. The lavender haze, I just wanna stay in that lavender haze.
Wow, that was really cool. Taylor Swift, Lavender Haze. I love the cloud at the end because it didn't seem like a dark cloud hanging over her. It seemed like her lying in a cloud that was lavender and her kind of snuggling up underneath it like a blanket. That was pretty good comforter. That was pretty cool how she did that at the end. And remember, it can be tough sometimes to be a real person, to find a real person, to have a relationship, especially when you're under a lot of pressure. And I think she speaks pretty well about her life and her world. And I appreciate the fact that she puts herself out there and then she writes music like this and is able to be that descriptive with it. Sometimes music like this can just make you happy. It makes me happy. So it doesn't have to be a ton of mental health lyrics inside a song to actually help mental health. It can make you happy just hearing music like this. And that's why I want people to understand that everything doesn't have to be deep, dark, and horrible all the time. Sometimes the beat can be great. The words can be serious. The words can be light. The beat can be hard. It can be so many different things. But remember, this isn't real therapy. Just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. Go to our Discord server, over 3,000 people strong, and leave us your comments, feedback, insight. Please hop over and subscribe to our new YouTube channel, the Reaction Therapy Podcast. We would love to have you there. We're interviewing artists, maybe Taylor Swift one day. Just 5 minutes. Just a little bitty thing. Ask a few questions about mental health awareness and all that great stuff. I would love it. Thanks so much for being here. And if you want more content, go to Patreon or YouTube. It is worth it. Thanks for helping us spread mental health awareness, and we'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.